know what, ladies and gentlemen, fuck it, we're gonna do NFL news here tonight. Because why not? I mean, just because I want to. So, some news on Brock Purdy. Kyle Shanahan talked about it. He talked about Purdy's shoulder and his early departure from the open portion of practice earlier today. End quote via Adam Copes. He was still limited today. He didn't do as much yesterday, but did a little bit more today. He went out there and did a little bit, then went back in about halfway through, rested up. Hopefully he'll be feeling great for Sunday. It sounds like the reports of Christian McCaffrey earlier this year, man. It felt like they lied about his injuries and notably came out. Both of his Achilles were sore. He was out till like, what, week 9 or 10 or something like that? So, some more on Brock Purdy today. His shoulder could have fallen off the bone and these lying assholes would just lie about it. So, yeah, some news on Purdy, but it still sounds like he's going to play on Sunday, most likely. So, the press conference from today's usual spot, I guess he's going to play. We'll see how he does. So, also some more 49ers news per Matt Barrows. There was no Nick Bosa or Trent Williams also at the start of practice as well. They need all three of these guys for the playoff push. With them. I mean, I still think Nick Bosa will play. I don't know what's wrong with these guys. It's just they're always hurt. It feels like. It's dealing with something. Vikings quarterback Sam Darnold, who was limited yesterday because of a foot issue, he was a full participant in today's practice for the Minnesota Vikings. So, Bucs wide receiver Mike Evans, who's dealing with a hamstring injury he's had for multiple weeks, caused him to be out, was a full participant in practice today, and that's a sign he's ready to make his return. They really need him. Because they've struggled without him. Like, their offense has still been solid, it's not been as great without Mike Evans, and they really need him. It's a good thing he's come back this week for them. Because he's been out for quite a few weeks. So Tom Pelissero put this up on Twitter. So the NFL, they have issued a security alert Wednesday about organized and skilled criminals believed to be tied to a South American crime syndicate who are targeting pro athletes, including recent burglaries. I can't say fucking word. Burglaries at the homes of Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. Man. How about we just offer Deshaun Watson in exchange for them leaving everyone else alone? And Jerry and Stephen Jones as well. But yeah, man, it's just crazy. So you're basically saying illegals are targeting pro athletes. Yeah, basically. It's what I'm reading here. Gee, I wonder how they got here. Not gonna talk too much more on it, but yeah, hopefully nothing else happens with these players, man. It's even Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce's homes have been burglarized. So some news regarding the 2025 NFL Draft. Colorado two-way star Travis Hunter is clear on his future, end quote, for sure. He plans to enter the 2025 draft. Well, obviously he will. The sky is blue, the grass is green. Obviously he's going to enter the draft. He's potentially going to be the number 1 overall selection. So that's a few things there from me and Rappaport. See if you got anything else from Tom Pelissero here. So, back on October 26th, Quincy Williams was fined $45,000 for unnecessary roughness, use of the helmet to Steelers running back Jalen Warren. Well, his $45,000 fine was rescinded in its entirety by appeals officer Derek Brooks, per source. The fine got overturned. So a fellow linebacker calling out the league to defend a fellow linebacker. Yeah, all these fines have been ridiculous, but at least someone got their money back. So, this is Tom Pelissero talked about, and this is on around the NFL. Lions offensive coordinator Ben Johnson, and quote, he isn't necessarily waiting for the perfect opportunity. Johnson just wants to know there's alignment and a chance for long-term success. So, he isn't necessarily waiting for the perfect opportunity to potentially be a head coach. I don't know, man. I just feel like he's gonna stay with the Lions and be the offensive coordinator. If it was me, I would stay where I am right now and be on a Super Bowl contending team, like the Detroit Lions. I don't see why he'd want to leave. So the Eagles listed QB Jalen Hurts as limited in practice with an ankle injury yesterday. Hurts told reporters it's part of a, end quote, mini program to be healthy for the stretch run, and he'll fully practice the next 2 days. So yeah, I mean, I guess it's rest, just to rest his ankle. But I think he'll be fine. He's going to be fine, obviously, for the stretch run. The 49ers, they're signing defensive end Jonathan Garvin to their practice squad. Who cares? So that's from Tom Pelissero. Stuff from me and report Tom Pelissero. Get to JPA football. See if we got anything there. So I want to talk about this. George Pickens, after their loss tonight to a 2-win Browns team. I didn't recap the game because I didn't feel like it, but the fourth quarter was exciting. Snow game. It was cool to see a snow game. And he said the Browns, despite the win, they're not a good team. Conditions played a huge part in today's game. I don't really think the Cleveland Browns are a good team at all. Well, I mean, you played in the same conditions. Dog, you played in the same conditions. Like, both teams play in bad conditions. It's not why you... If they are not a good football team, how about you beat them? Hold that L there, George Pickens. So they're good enough to beat you? He was throwing a temper tantrum the whole time. He even started a fight on the Hail Mary. Are they the best? Are they like a really good team? No, but they beat you, so hold this L, just like my Dallas Cowboys do every week. George Pickens is insane. On the field and off the field. And after games, apparently, starting fights. So this is kind of wild. Former Eagles running back Wendell Smallwood, he faces up to 50 years in prison after being charged with defrauding federal COVID-19 relief programs. His charges include wire fraud, conspiracy to commit wire fraud, and conspiracy to defraud the Internal Revenue Service. Damn. That's kind of crazy. I don't remember Wendell Smallwood at all. I didn't know he fucking played for the Eagles. It's what he faces up to 50 years, but will he get 50 years? No. He'll face up to 50 years, but then again, he'll probably get like a few months and then he'll be out. I mean, people read this and be like, oh, he's getting 50 years in prison, but oh, look at other people. He won't get 50 years. Come on. So the Giants, seems like the Giants players and coaching staff are in disagreement when it comes to Daniel Jones getting benched. So, per Pat Leonard, the Giants players still believe in Daniel Jones. I believe in Daniel Jones. Yeah, if you're a Giants fan, I wouldn't be saying that. But we have at least 2 more wins if we just do our job and be a better supporting cast as possible. Sit up here, say it's one man. Oh wow, 2 wins? Oh, what's that gonna do with you? 4 wins? Why would you want to win when you want to get a better draft pick where you can draft a quarterback? Look, I get you want to defend your quarterback. I get it. But this franchise is cooked, man. Like, he's just not good. Okay, I get you want to defend your quarterback. He's just not good. Okay? At the end of the day, he's bad player. He got paid a big contract and he's just not good. So, Davante Adams was on the Up and Adams show. Says he doesn't regret going to the Jets and wasn't surprised that Joe Douglas was fired. Hindsight's always 20/20, so you can sit here and look at it right now and say, oh, I could have maybe stayed there, would have been more comfortable, wouldn't have had to move and all that stuff. But for me, it's about going with my gut in my life, and that's how I make my decisions. I live with them. We'll roll the dice and see what happens. It's not really gambling in this situation. Well, you should have went to a Pittsburgh, possibly, Davante. I mean, he doesn't want to admit it, but he messed up going to the Jets. He's wasting his career, man. Like, I'm sorry. So, we talked about a player that was defending Daniel Jones the other day. Darius Slayton then goes on Twitter. Yes, I think Twitter. He responded to a fan claiming that he was the one who unanimously called out the Giants for benching Daniel Jones. He said, and quote, in this tweet, if I had summon, oh my god, people can't fucking spell words, to say, I would have said it broad day. I'm not scary like you people who hide anonymously on the internet. Yeah, he definitely said something. Yeah, you're not scary, Darius Slayton. Hey, he definitely said something. He ain't gonna admit it though, but yeah. How about you word your tweets better? If I had some. Are you trying to say something? Darius Slayton, you spelled it wrong. It's SOMETHING. Something. Get the spell check. So, Chargers quarterback Justin Herbert is one of the best quarterbacks of all time, says head coach Jim Harbaugh. He's not only one of the best in the game currently, he's one of the best of all time. I do not feel like I'm going out on a limb and saying that. Buddy, lay off the weed, man. I know you want to have confidence in your quarterback, but best of all time? I mean, say what you want about Jim Harbaugh. I mean, he has his guys back, but buddy, the bias is definitely showing here. He hasn't achieved enough to claim that. I mean, he could be in the future, but as of now, no. So the feeling around the league is that the Bengals will let star wide receiver T. Higgins depart the team in free agency to allow resources towards a Jamar Chase contract extension, per J. Fowler ESPN. Chase will likely become the league's highest paid receiver when a deal happens. Yeah, I mean, you have to choose between one. I don't think they can keep them both. I think they're going to let T. Higgins go, keep Jamar Chase, which I think is the right decision. But my thing is, if you're not going to keep T. Higgins, why not get something for him, then just get nothing? If it's me, and he's not coming back, trade him. You get something in return. I think you get something good in return for him. A good draft pick. Maybe. I don't know. Deion Sanders will consider leaving Colorado for the NFL if he could draft Shedeur Sanders to whatever team he went to. Deion would 100% be interested in the Cowboys head coaching gig if they could bring Shedeur with him. Per Armando Salguero. Cowboys taking sure to get Sanders is probably the most Cowboys thing of all time. Just to have him sit on the bench because we have Dak. But they done this going to happen. So, Giants GM Joe Schoen is, and quote, not popular on the Giants locker room according to Jordan Renaud. I already went over that yesterday, but yeah. Yeah, it seems about right. Last few things I probably went over yesterday, but if I didn't, then hey, I went over them again. Robert Kraft, 6-time Super Bowl winning Patriots owner, a favorite for the 2025 Classic Pro Football Hall of Fame, has been passed over once again by the Hall's Contributor Committee. That's not the happy ending he hoped for. If you know what I'm saying. It's not the happy ending he was hoping for. Devontae Smith did not practice today due to a hamstring injury for the second straight day. There's like a big increase in hamstring injuries this year. Feels like, yeah, that's all I want to talk about for this NFL videos, NFL news. So until next time, I go out. Peace.